Mercury is stationing direct at 26 degrees Pisces. So is Mercury happy in Pisces? You might hear that she isn't. Well, it depends. It depends on what you want to use this Mercury for. So Mercury in Pisces, Mercury is our communications, how we're thinking and processing information, maybe what we're thinking about. And Pisces is a water sign, so it's very empathetic. It's highly psychic, sensitive, you could say, highly sensitive, and very creative and artistic. So it's like interpretive dance, whale sounds. Maybe you'll be having a great conversations with your pet, or tuning into animals, or I don't know, other dimensions. Perhaps your dream life or imagination has really been off the scale. Mercury's also conjunct Venus retrograde, Saturn's in there, the North Node of Destiny's in there. So what we're looking at is a lot of reflection and review for a start, people coming back from the past, you thinking about maybe past relationships or going over ideas or your approach to something. These two retrograded back from 9-10 degrees Aries, and they've traveled this whole way together, Mercury and Venus. So there's a poetry with that. There's a beauty in words. There's loving communication and perhaps really connecting with someone that you actually really enjoy conversing with and swapping great ideas with. So think about all of that and where this is in your birth chart. So Venus is at 25 degrees Pisces right now, and she'll be turning direct later in the week. And Mercury, of course, is at 26 degrees. So they're only 1 degree off. They're very close. So Mercury, let's say hello to her. Where is that 26 degrees Pisces in your birth chart? Dream diaries, capture those thoughts from imagination, of course. Think about who you were thinking about over the last 3 weeks. Who's come up for you? What has it been? What's it been? What sort of course correction you be doing on this third run through? So we've had the direct motion, it's gone retrograde back over the same spot, and now it's going to cross again. So Saturn in there suggests to me that there's coming back to perhaps something to do with your professional output, something that's going to last a long time. It's about commitment, maybe making commitment to yourself, making a commitment to someone else, verbally in a relationship perhaps, Venus conjunct Mercury and Saturn. So let's keep looking at that Mercury in Pisces. She's very happy there when you take a creative, empathetic approach. If you want to get a very clean, hard, rational feedback or approach to something or appraisal, this is not the time. Wait until Mercury goes further through Pisces and goes back into perhaps Aries, and this is where we're going to really implement those ideas and start taking off with those. It's a really different vibe. So in Pisces, whale sounds, interpretive dance, it's all on. Mercury in Pisces tends to think like a movie or in pictures because it's in a water sign. It's really just sort of diffuse. So think about not honing into something like, say, Virgo, the opposite sign. It's pulling back and just having this overall feeling, perhaps with the sun shining in and catching something a certain way. This is a great time for writing that #1 hit song, creative writing, of course, poetry, because it's conjunct Venus, remember. So take a crack at that. Take a crack at writing some hit song or poetry or just something beautiful, maybe a love letter. This is a great combo for a love letter, particularly when it goes forward. However, it has been in review retrograde. So what has been in review for you? It's not crossing back over anything else. So this has been Act 2 of 3. We're about to go into Act 3 of 3. So you'll already know the scene has already been set and triggered, and now we're going to go back over. So we want to start course correcting, or at least looking at what we can do with that. This is a little bit of a pick it up and tweak it as you go. So let's do that. Mercury in Pisces. If you have Mercury in late Pisces, you're having a Mercury return, which you have every year. So it's extra significant for you and a great time to start on a new cycle as well. So it tends to have more impact if you have particular planets in the lineup that are triggered, activated by these movements. If you want to learn more about what that is for you, you can book in for your one-to-one bespoke astrological session with me, Vanessa Montgomery, over at astroallstars.com. So that's STARZ.com, and you can schedule in under the booking page. And I can't wait to have a chat with you about all of this, look at your transits and what you might have been thinking about as well going forward. What might have come up? Let's have a chat in review. And of course, stay cosmic and have a great day.